Laws in the air.
Hey there, everyone. How are you? Welcome to my podcast. Today, we are going to conduct the introductory part of the podcast. So, without further ado, let's get to it. The purpose of this podcast is to give you a fair idea of the essential legal concepts that will help you in excel in law school and beyond. A focus on tools that you can deploy across a wide range of concepts. As a law student, or as a law aspirant, or just as a common citizen, you will learn plenty of things about specific areas of law. But the tools that I'm going to talking about are transubstantive. Concept will help you understand and manipulate legal rules across a wide set of subjects. My emphasis is on news you can use. Concepts form an important part of the canon of how to think like a lawyer or advocate or just a law aspirant or enthusiast. I emphasize the toolness of these concepts because learning them will help you better analyze and manipulate the specific laws that you're going to study in different courses. Some of these concepts are dichotomous distinctions, oppositions that will help you better categorize legal rules and see what regulatory choices that the law has made. Learning these concepts will teach you something important about the underlying structure of legal rules themselves. The lecture provides a kind of periodic table for legal thought, disclosing the basic elements of legal argumentation. In preparing these episodes, I have been guided by various teachers of mine and some very good people who are masters in the field of law. So, if you have completed your first year of law school and you are not already familiar with almost all these concepts that we are going to discuss in here, then something has gone wrong with your education. So, this podcast is also for law students who somehow have managed to miss out before they graduate, as well as for those who want to get a head start on their first year of law schools. It also is for the law enthusiasts and common citizens who just want to know what law is and what different kinds of law means. Last series that I'm going to conduct on these orders, the concepts and etc. They are cross-reference related concepts, so they are interrelated. Finally, let me confess that my selection of tools has a slightly law and economics bias. As Tony Kronman once said, economics is the science of means. So it is more than any other social science provides the tool of optimization. And my understanding of this concept is informed by my background. But in this series, you'll also find tools of psychology, political science, and history represented well. More prosaically, you can also find many of these subjects covered, of course, on Wikipedia. So here's a bonus tool for those who are planning to go to law school. Get a friend or loved one who's a lawyer to meet with you twice this summer before to introduce you to the law library. That is advice for how you start reading laws. I have an opinion on libraries. That is that law libraries, both in their online and their date-free forms, are not intuitive, and first years are forced to learn them at the same time when they are learning the substantive rules of torts and contracts and their other first school classes. If my niece or nephew were about to start law school, I would want them to have an introduction to the library before taking their first substantive class. So that's my advice to you too. Bonus rule number two: memorize the names of the current Supreme Court judges. So, this is the introductory part of this series, and I hope you are going to enjoy the next episodes that I'm going to host. I'll try and make it more responsive as possible, and I hope you'll love it. Thank you and have a nice day. Cheers.